Now let me stick to Dasha techniques because I have a lot to cover. Before predicting the Dasha result, look at, wherever the chart, wherever that plant is sitting. Predict on the natural things what that particular thing represents. Like if Dasha of Moon, mental peace. Dasha of Sun, ego, the status, position. Dasha of Rahu, extraordinary thing, something breakthrough. A breakthrough will happen. Mars, health, body, and this is for and this you can use them for science as well. Mars is also something starting something new. Shukra, Venus, wife, money, investments, partnerships. So when you use a natural karakatvas for making simple predictions, like you ask someone, Niharika, what is the dasha you are running?
I'm running Saturn and Rahu right now.
Saturn Rahu dasha. So we know that for her work, she has to travel to a foreign land.
Right now I'm in the airport. I'm in Vancouver right now.
Now tell me how
my
much.
first job I got in Canada only.
Now tell me how much of the things I've used. Did I ask any other thing in a chart? Saturn Ketu Dasha, break, you will get a break in the job. Saturn Mars Dasha, you will fight with friends. Mars is friends. Saturn, your friends will trouble you. Because Saturn is the Dasha Lord, is the Hakim. Hakim, you understand Hakim, what Hakim means? Dasha Lord is the owner right now. Antar Dasha Lord has to obey him. So when Mars has to obey to Saturn, it is very difficult. When Jupiter has to obey to Venus, that's why Venus Jupiter Dasha, not very good. When Jupiter has to obey to Venus, it's like where I'm stuck. So that's why people in Venus Jupiter Dasha thinks, I have so many principles. I have done this much in my life, and I have to listen to this particular person who does not know a thing. So that's why Venus Jupiter Dasha it troubles. Jupiter Venus Dasha, absolutely fine. Because Venus is very clever. Venus finds way out.
Jupiter Rahu, sir.
You tell me. What is it Jupiter represents?
Guru,
Education.
Guru,
Education.
life.
Jupiter Rahu, Guru and fraud. Dipurani Beje.
Travel for
Listen,
education.
everyone. Dipurani,
Expansion.
listen to me. Guru Rahu.
Sir,
Which book was it? Which book is it which says Jupiter Rahu combination in the sign of 159 is extremely good, and it's the karma of person to serve the Guru. Only the Bhagyavan gets this combination Jupiter Rahu. Which book? I'm quoting you a classic.
I mean, cheating with Guru, I thought, not Guru and fraud.
But I'm telling you that this is the Shastra says that the Jupiter Rahu combination, only the very lucky person on the earth gets a Jupiter Rahu combination.
Then, sir,
I tell you why. Reason being is, Dipurani, with me, you cannot use a one-liner and get away with it. Because you have to study 12 hours a day to tell me that Jupiter Rahu is the cheating with the Guru. Because it is not. Internet says it. I understand. Internet is a very knowledgeable place. The internet says the Jupiter Rahu combination do give these things. But at the same time, the book says Rahu, whenever the person has too much love with the Guru, and the Guru is not able to teach the person in this particular life, the person carries over his Guru to the next life, and his Guru comes from the past life to teach him. That is the 5th house, Purva Punya. 9th house, Guru. 1st house, where the Jupiter gets a Digbali. On a 159 houses, when the person gets a Jupiter Rahu, the person starts downloading from the space because of the love of the Guru.
Sir, if by
I'm trying to teach you is, when you see a chart in terms of Dasha, the first thing is the Karak. Second thing you have to see is in which house it is sitting. Make the prediction related to that house. that house belongs to Saturn, say you will have problems related to this particular combination. Like moon 10th house, you will have problems related to, your mother will have problems related to legs right now. Very simple prediction. Follow the flow chart as I'm telling you. You will not go wrong. You will bless me throughout your life. This is the pension plan I'm preparing for you.
Yes, sir.
First thing, Karak. Second thing, where they are sitting. Third thing, in which Rashi they are sitting, that body part will be afflicted. Like if they're sitting in head, first house Aries, second house eyes, third house throat, that particular relative. Moon in 10th house in Leo. Do not do speculation. It will be stuck in this particular time period. You're facing money, you're facing troubles from your children right now. You're too emotional for your kids. Your kids are not obeying right now because moon does not obey anything. You tell moon, I mean, other day, I had to quit gym because I went to the gym. It was my second day. I looked at gym and I returned back my car. That moody. Then fourth day, I tell my instructor, let's have chole bhature because he owns the gym and the restaurant both.
Sir, very true.
So there is no amount of weight loss to be done. That moody is the moon is.
Sir,
So
in
moon
my
10th
case,
house. Yeah.
I'm so sorry to interrupt. In my case, I don't have kids. However, what you just mentioned, I'm not sure does it aligns or no. But currently, my pets, they are just not obeying. They are just not listening. So they wake me up in the middle of night and whatnot, and they are completely moody. So
Yeah, moody.
if
That's
I,
what the
yeah,
moon
yeah.
is.
Yes, Triptila. Hello, sir. I have a few questions.
Rahu.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I want to know what happens when Moon is Pitrikaraka and Rahu is Matrakaraka.
Ma'am, before you are asking question, I'm telling you the answer, Rahu. Okay. Yeah. go
One
ahead.
more question. If I have
Jupiter.
Moon
Yes.
in 8th house in Cancer,
Hmm.
can we wear pearl or should not wear pearl?
What I said before you were asking question, which planet I said?
Rahu.
Jupiter. Who is exalted in Cancer, ma'am?
Jupiter.
And did we learn that we can wear the stones of the exalted planet? Like with the sign exalted?
Yeah.
Right?
More question. So if 7th house there is a retrograde planet, what
Mercury. Go ahead.
that like for Sagittarius ascendant, if there is Jupiter in the 7th house, what that means? Retrograde Jupiter.
Mercury is a sign, right?
Yeah.
Answer. I'm telling you answers before you're asking questions. What other magic you want me to do? Ma'am,
Like
the
in my
answer
son's
is
chart.
see,
Yeah, sorry.
7th house. What is the Rashi? Mercury, right?
Sagittarius ascendant.
So
Mercury.
if you can do the remedy of Mercury, Jupiter will automatically get the result.
Like visiting the Devi temple, like you mentioned.
Like Jupiter is there visiting the Devi temple, but this is how the remedy has to be. The yantra of a Kritika Nakshatra is exactly, it looks like the symbol of Sikhism. And if you see, the Sikhism
Khanda you
is
are talking about Khanda?
yeah,
Khalsa.
Khanda, yes,
Khanda,
the Khalsa one.
Khalsa, okay, sorry.
And it is almost, when I say almost, it's like, there's some portions which are different, but the reason these two are very similar is the Kritika Nakshatra symbol and the symbol of Sikhism is because the ideology is same. The Kritika Nakshatra is leading the path, protecting other people, and the two swords in the Sikhism symbol that represents protecting. The centerpiece represents religion, right? So if you can get the Kritika Nakshatra symbol or the Khanda symbol for Kritika Nakshatra as a remedy, that protects. And also for
Yes,
Kritika
sir.
Nakshatra, they should continuously visit Gurudwaras.
Right now, you told कि we have to see the Karakas first whenever Mahadasha and Antardasha is going. Like अभी आपने Mars Jupiter का बताया, Saturn का बताया. I asked for Moon Mercury. You said fights in the family. Sir, Moon is mental peace and Mercury is trading
Relations.
communication. Okay.
Relations.
That's why you told like this.
But you can see it is happening.
Yes, I know you can see from my face mostly. Sir,
But Moon Mercury usually it gives out these things.
okay.
So, sir, for Leo and Cancer ascendants, Saturn is Marak because it's in seventh house. So, if someone has in seventh house Saturn for Leo
Okay,
and Cancer,
Jyoti,
then
tell me one thing. How does Marak works?
sir, sir, it gives you.
I want you to question everything, Jyoti, because you're new in Jyotish, no?
Yeah.
And whenever you read something, no, just do not accept it. You should think why it is a Marak. How does Marak works actually? Why it becomes why? Okay, think from a blank chart point of view. Go to predictive course. Think from blank chart point of view. Why Saturn is a Marak for Leo and Cancer only,
Because of the sixth and
or for you can take seventh lord as Rahu as well for the Leo as well, and think why it becomes a Marak.
okay.
Jyoti,
So,
listen very carefully, and this is for everyone. Listen very carefully. Marak is your own mistake. Seventh house is how you see the world. Seventh house is your perspective towards the outer world. For Cancer, the Saturn becomes Marak. For a moon person, Saturn will become the Marak when you will start thinking negative about other people. When you will start being lazy. What is the work of moon and sun? They're king and queen of the zodiac. What will happen if the king and queen become lazy? What Saturn expects you to do? It expects you to work hard. What do you expect your minister to do? You want your ministers to work hard, right, for you? Otherwise, you will start abusing them.
Yeah.
Will not the Saturn expecting the same from the king and queen? Is it expecting wrong?
no.
He's expecting absolutely right that if you are born as a queen's ascendant, Cancer, if you're born in a king's ascendant, Leo, please work for the masses, work for other people. Do not think negative out, do not have the negative outlook. Like if the star, let's suppose, if the king starts thinking like the Kim Jong, the people should not get more than this particular food, otherwise they will start revolting. It will become Marak. So people who are born in a Cancer and Leo, they should continuously work hard for other people, for the society, for the common masses. So tell me, for Gemini, why Jupiter is a Marak? Who will tell me this?
Fight with the Guru.
What
Mercury.
is the
Because
fight?
Gemini is a selfish sign also. I mean, he is a very self-centered kind of like Lala Bania kind of. So,
What is the work of a kid?
and
What do you expect your kids to do?
They think about themselves.
Learn continuously.
obedience.
Learn. And sir,
Jupiter.
respect your elders also, sir. That is why the like Jupiter, it's being
To
not-
respect, study and learn. Never stop learning. If a Gemini ascendant stops learning, his Mara gets activated because Jupiter is watching him from the opposite house. That you need to learn. If you will not learn, I will become Marak for you. Then think about who will become Marak for the Capricorn and Aquarius opposite, Cancer and Leo. Now the masses are watching somebody is watching, the king and queen are watching, that if you do a mistake, I'm going to come and punish you. So when you read something now, Jyoti, think why Badak is a Badak, why Marak becomes Marak. How does the Marak actually work? So I'm giving you a line to think of on it. And also there are Badak lectures which are on YouTube. Think about the Badak as well. Because all this basic terminology, when you understand, you will understand the blank chart better.
Okay.
How it actually works.
So I have